Hi, YouTube. I hope I don't get cut off. Um, I think my lighting could be a little less bright too. I don't know. I don't know. I do have an injury on my eye, so I might be blinking. I had a beetle, a bug, one of these Japanese beetles that they look like ladybugs, but they eat aphids is why they put them in my state. Well, they can get caught up in the roof of a dog's mouth too. And we're we have not it's not a I wouldn't say infestation, but they're on my window. So they must be in the walls too, that the south facing walls in colder climates, and they winter like a fly might, you know. But they bite. They're terrible. And like I said, I passed around a video on Facebook of how they can get embedded in the ridges of a dog's mouth. This one poor dog, and I've seen it on more than one animal, but they're called Japanese beetles. Look them up. Put Japanese beetles in a dog's mouth, and you'll see the picture right away and be mortified when because I saw one that was on a dog's nose on Facebook, and I went and got that and said that's not a beetle, and then showed them how to treat it naturally or with poison. But because it's serious, these things bite. They do have germs that will get infected, and they're stinky, and they're combative, and they're just a little bigger than a ladybug, a garden variety that looks pretty little ladybug, not these things. There's another Japanese beetle that's brown. It's like the emerald ash borer, but it's not the same. But in the same species. But they call it Japanese beetle, but it's not like this one. This one has spots most of the time, and it's mostly orange to red color, just like ladybugs. But yeah, they're terrible. But, and they put some other aphids in my state about 30 years ago to combat a fungus. So they're just playing like bio wars all over the planet, doing all these weird things with all kinds of insects and everything else. It's disgusting, literally. And people say, well, people use the word literally too much. No, when I need to emphasize something is so literal, there's no other word to put there. I mean it. So other people might, when I use a word, it needs to be said. So, because if I'm talking to somebody that's speaking the same language as me with that um, thoughts that are God given or not, then you know who I'm talking to, you know. Oh, if you all. Speaking of that, I hope I don't get cut off. I do love you all. Thank you for being here. I had a really nice time on Elias or Elios. I hope I said that right. Um, I don't know if I'm going to share another link today. I'll have to wait, but I did share his channel to my Facebook because I had some really pertinent things pertaining to the crypto Jews hidden all over the planet. And I have some really, it's heartfelt, and I do mean it in a good way and all the best respects for any human being. And I'm gonna light a cigarette, and I got a part of one, and tell you what's on my heart and mind. Hopefully my well, no, I'm going to let the spirit of God guide my heart. So, with the Noahide laws that are signed in, enforced on people all over the world, they're signed in to law through our White House. The last sitting president, there's been others through history, but they've always kept it a current law. The Noahide laws. You are not even as good as a pet to these people that have signed laws that think of you less than a pet, or the bugs that I was talking about, exterminating anything. So when I'm talking and I'm berating somebody, that's my God given right. If I don't want to like another human being on this planet, and if they're doing things that are going to endanger me or generations after me, nobody's going to silence me. And I'm not going to shut up about it. If I don't want to like somebody, that's my God given right. You know? And I owe nobody nothing. The genocide that was done in the United States of America and the money that backed that attack through England from the crypto Jews. I'm not playing these games with people. I have my proof, and the people that know it know it. And there might be the masses that'll turn against the people, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to educate my friends and loved ones around me. And there's going to be a whole flippin' army worse than me by the time they get a little bit older here. And all the drugs and all the bullshit you try and push on those warriors is going to get shoved right down your flippin' throats. And that's a fact. Now, that's the Spirit of God speaking through me to the crypto Jews on this planet right now. You're playing with fire. I guess this is the long and the short of it. Satan had his time, and he wants to extend that time, and it's just not going to work because retaliation isn't satanic. Protecting what is righteous, that's not satanic. What would be satanic would be me overlooking all the things I do know for a fact firsthand, all of it. Whew. Yeah, I'm not ignoring anything, and I'm going to make sure that there's plenty like me because they already hear me thinking even before I speak it. So I'm just letting you know what they already know. So that's how that works. How would you like to live a life where you hide nothing, but everybody sees clear because that's the path you chose to take? Yeah. Transparent as hell. Right back at you, baby. So, yeah. So anyway, I had a good time on a live stream, even though I'm anti-Halloween. I can still watch other people having fun and not be a party pooper. So my friends were happy I was there, and I was happy to be there. It was a good time. So, which witch is which? You ever watch a show called The Good Witch? Well, there really isn't no such thing, but if you're rolling with God, you appear to have more magic than could ever be possible because He's way ahead of the situation. It's like preparing a beautiful meal for your child or your family. You plan it and lay it out before them before they even get home. They don't even know what you cooked up. That's how it is rolling with God. So, and my faith is thus, this, and towards that. So, and you know what I mean. You so-called illuminated ones, you know. On a lighter note, it's such a beautiful day here. I think we're going to have some pretty nice weather for a while coming up, and yay. I like winter. I'm going to get out and play in the snow this year. I got all the equipment I need except for my boots, which I will get. So, like I say, even if it's on my birthday or my birthday month or the next month, I don't know how that will work getting my Social Security. I'll have to let you know when that day happens. So, yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a gray hair. Wow. A bunch of them. Hello. Get back in there. Who told you you could come out in gray? Play. Oh, God, what was that? Something I said and Doug made it even funnier. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. It was something about the crypto Jews. So, yeah. Anyway, maybe it'll occur to me after a bit. Oh, his shed is looking much better. Or I mean, more completed, but it was like about a week or two ago now. He kind of fell off the ladder again and hurt some ribs and pulled his shoulder out a couple times. So, he was even thinking about going to the hospital today, but it's Sunday and he had something else to do. Couple things that might not require a lot of, I don't know. I sometimes there's just really not a lot you can do if your ribs are broke. It's not a question of, I mean, you can still do things if they aren't too bad. I've been there. Same with the arm thing, you know, being out of place. Those hurt, you know. But yeah, maybe it'll occur to me what I said, but I don't know. I'm just, you know, every other culture can be criticized on this planet except for the ones that find it legal to boff somebody's baby if they aren't the same bloodline. And sometimes even if they are. Well, I'm not letting somebody like that. And that's just one of their laws. Like if I don't get on my knees to their God, they're going to mess with me. You did that to my ancestors already in the United States, and I'm not buying your I'm going to fight your ass in every way possible. That's what I'm on here to say today. Fuck you, people. You know, I'm not my ancestors. I'm the remainder of the ones that are still here that made it through your bullshit. That's what Doug's joke was. Tell the crypto Jews. He said tell the Jews, but I was talking about the crypto Jews that Ask them if they want some of the blankets that they funded for America, you know. And that, because that's what I said. He made it funnier. But I said I'll just shorten it to name in my video, "Hey, crypto Jews, can I give you some of the blankets back that you brought to my country?" That's probably going to be the name of it, because that's what's on my mind. Everywhere, people that want to control other people and their families all around the world. And now, dark cabal cartels that are from any given country that will do the satanic dark biddings. I'm not buying your shit, and I'm going to fight your asses in every manner possible. Personally, right up close with Douglas Wayne Weist, your um, ball Baal. Bahal. Yeah. You can play your tricks and your mind games somewhere else, but not here. Not with me. And if there's one person from your family that hears this, which you will, you all just heard me. See, I'm fortunate the people that are on God's side, which is already the completion, are ahead of me. And I chose to accept that from my Father to help the people that are worthy of that foreseeance for them too, and would have that faith of happiness for their well-being in their lives. They love their life, and they appreciate and honor who gave them their life and their soul within this flesh. So, looks like my phone's doing pretty good. Well, yeah. Well, I think it'll be about it for today. I am going to touch on one subject quickly that I'm going to be back and speak about. But there's countries in the world and places that want to and do, just like in the United States, try and pass the law in, I think it's Tennessee, that they want to tax the people that have drilled their own, or pounded by hand like I have several times, your own well, driving a sand point into the ground and pumping your own water out and hooking up an electric pump and making things go around in your house. And I'll be a mother mick fucker if anybody's going to tell me that the work I put into my water, that they own the water in the world. Nobody owns the fucking water, you morons. Or the energy, for that matter. I'm not going to excuse my language. Roll with it, people, or go with it. Either way, I don't care. If you think that I would talk like that around an infant or some innocent, loving person, then use it against me. I don't give a flying fuck about you. Bye. So anyway, and for everybody else, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'll almost sign it out. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at. And tomorrow I'm going to surprise you. Later.